It was so windy Saturday afternoon at Sacramento State with gusts of 45 mph that the goalposts danced, or at least swayed. Same with the surrounding light poles. And efforts to raise the American flag by the scoreboard were futile, so the idea was scrapped, the fear that it would shear off and land on Highway 50. It was so blustery that there was discussion of postponing games and perhaps relocating to a local high school for some Sunday action. It would have been an unprecedented move, but 3 CIF state championship games were played in the third and final year of a contract at Hornet Stadium. And about the only thing that really sizzled on an otherwise biting cold day and night was the hottest team in the country. Sign up today for a free 30-day free trial of unlimited digital access. Mater Dei of Santa Ana blasted holes through the mystique of famed De La Salle in the Open Division Championship of National Powers. The Monarchs, with a roster dotted by 19 Football Bowl subdivision recruit prospects, beat the Spartans 52-21 to cap an exhaustively long 16-week season. And of all the prep teams that competed at Sac State this decade, including Sac Joaquin Section and Northern California regional title games, Mater Dei stands as the most formidable and talent-rich. The Monarchs will finish No. 1 in all the prep national rankings, the first time that's happened since the program in Orange County finished on top twice in the 1990s. This was Mater Dei's first state final appearance since the inception of the Bowls in 2006, and it was the Monarchs' first win over De La Salle in 5 tries. De La Salle was in its record 12th successive state final, and it owns a 7-5 record, the 7 victories also a record. The 52 points allowed are the second most allowed by De La Salle since 1979, behind the 56 Bosco of Bellflower dropped on the Spartans enrolling to the CIF Open title a year ago. JT Daniels looked the part of USC commit with his laser throws, poise and ability to make plays. The junior passed for 233 yards and 3 touchdowns, 2 to national recruit receiver Amon R.A. Street. Brown Daniels also ran for 2 touchdowns for a Monarchs team that finished 15-0 and did not trail once this season. Mater Dei pounced on 6 De La Salle turnovers. Daniels said the season was one of unfinished business. Mater Dei had a team walkthrough and light practice on Friday night at Capital Christian High. De La Salle coaches admired the talent and discipline of Mater Dei, though that opinion wasn't necessarily shared by all. Public school coaches often bristle at having to play private schools, and retiring Mission Viejo coach Bob Johnson said earlier in these playoffs after losing to the Monarchs that Mater Dei was the best team money could buy. De La Salle finished 11-2, and despite the rout, it still towers as the best team in Northern California. The Spartans have not lost to a Norcal team north of Fresno since 1991. Their 289-game unbeaten streak against Norcal teams stands as one of the most remarkable feats in state history, but it is also an example of the staggering gap between not just De La Salle and the North but the gap between the SoCal super heavies such as Mater Dei and Bosco against the rest of the state in general. Longtime reporters deemed Mater Dei as great a team as they've seen in state history.